So we are recording. So Lannie and Seth, you guys are doing independent study and we're working comics. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. And that page is, not that one. So I'm going to share screens with you real quick to this link. So we are creating our own comics. Some of the things I want you to be able to do. So I'm still updating this for you guys in the fact that we've talked about you can do things digitally or you can do things with a traditional pen and paper and color. There is a program called Photopea that works on Chromebooks, Lannie. So if you're on a Chromebook,
yeah, it's kind of the worst.
It's what?
It's kind of the worst.
Is it? So
yeah.
I was going to play with it some this weekend. So when I mean, compared to Photoshop, it's obviously not going to be as good. But can you? It says it can use Photoshop files and it can do Photoshop-like things. Is that
it kind of can? It's got like ads popping up on it all the time, so it's kind of distracting.
Got it.
I've been going to my grandma's house and working on her Photoshop.
Okay, so you know if grandma has an older version because the school is allowed two licenses, so you can use your school license there.
Yeah, I did. I downloaded it on my license.
Awesome. So some of it is, so like this part here isn't really going to pertain to you guys because each one of you is doing something independent. And we've already talked, you're going to do 30 to 50 cells for each book you're going to do. So we're going to learn about, and we've already started talking about it. We already know names and types of things about cartoons, such as cells, borders, gutters, frames, onomatopoeias, those kind of things. We're going to, and I say we, it's the royal we. Part of what you guys are going to do is going to lead to, you're going to investigate what kind of jobs are there in a comic book company. So besides the person who draws the comics, what other jobs can you do in a comic book company? And then if we are going to be off for a long time, we're going to explore, do those jobs relate to other career fields? We want to talk about, we've talked about this, try to play up some of the different elements, angles to help tell your story. And then as we go on, again, if we're out for a long time, we're going to have you and Seth share comics with each other. All right, so I can stop showing you that. And we're back to me. I have, if we need to, if you're having troubles with drawing, we can flip to drawing cam. And so, ooh, that's really bright. So I've got that dude and this dude that I've done from the drawing classes earlier today. So if you're having a trouble, as I scratch my nose, if you're having trouble drawing something or you want some advice, we can do that. I'm also, let me see if this works. Oh, okay. I wanted you, so I'm going to send you a link if you're interested. So I'm going to share screens with you again. Over, because I know how much you love ZBrush. And this guy, who is a ZBrush artist, and he's one of the developers for it. It is, of course, in Japanese.
Oh, nice.
So this is the comic cell that he's doing. And I'll just kind of zip through it a little bit. So this is the body frame that he starts with. Obviously, he laid this guy out. And this was a live session. I think it was a 2-hour-long live session. And I'm not going to play all of it. I'm just going to jump through it. So you can see, like, he starts to twist the body to be more like this. He starts looking at maneuvering the clothing, how the masking's done to show off areas. And when he's done, like all of the stuff that you would do flat panel, traditional art, he's doing inside a ZBrush. And when he's done, so this is him kind of rotating around to take different looks at it. It was really just making this little part that holds the kerchief that goes around her neck. It was really cool. And I mean, he does it silly super fast. And then like making the kerchief, and when he gets down to the end, so that's his finish, not really finished all the way, but that's almost finished, his rendering. And then in the newer versions of Photoshop, he could then make that into a comic cell style. The best part about that is then he's already got the figure, the model laid out, and he can set up like different poses, and then he can just arrange a scene, like dropping in like doll pieces into how he wants his scene to go, lay it out, and then he can just draw in his backgrounds. So it's a time saver type of idea. So if you're interested, I will send you that link.
Okay.
So let me go. Boop, boop. Let me see if I can do it. Oh man, if I could do it right here, that'd be the bestest. There we go. How's about that? So how are you doing so far? Have you finished up your first 30 to 50 frames?
Well, I was trying to do it on Photopea at first, so kind of not really, because then I had to go to my grandma's house, and she lives like 20 minutes away. So it was kind of like I'm working on a really tight time frame because I can only be there for so long a day.
Right.
But I'm getting there steadily. It was kind of hard at first because I was trying really hard to use Photopea, and then I realized it just wasn't going to work. So then I called my grandma and just kind of redid it.
So could you save the files from Photopea though and put them in Google and then use them?
No, I didn't think of that. I probably
Okay.
should have done that.
So if it's going to be like you only get to grandma's like once a week or something, and I don't want you to kill yourself doing Photopea, but if you've got no other choice, then let's use what we have. Save things onto your Google account, and then when you get to grandma's, you can just pop it up and then you can work faster.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can also take pictures of your sketches. So instead of just doing loose sketches like we were going to do at school and scan those in, we can do a little bit more refined sketch, snap a picture with your phone, and then save those pictures, and then you can import those into Photoshop too.
Okay.
So
I was thinking about doing that just because I can like just color them and like
right.
put detail.
Because then you're saving yourself for your production time, what production time you can have. Okay. Did you need help with anything, or are you still good? Oh, by the way, Mr. Davidson does not hate you. Mr. Davidson is really excited by this, and he is very willing to help you like with story development and other things if you want that.
Okay.
So, and I say him because I know you have English class with him, because Miss Stansville and Miss Sample are also very willing, and Mr. Arredondo, I'm sure, as he recovers from surgery, would be willing to help too. So you've got 4 English teachers to help you make a better story. And when you think about it, you're competing with a contest. Having quality artwork is one thing. Having a quality story is another. If you have both, I think it improves your odds.
Okay.
I put your doodle for Google. It was all sent in and it's submitted on time, and I put a grade in for that today too.
Okay.
Or yesterday, one of those times.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
You like my basement?
Yeah, it's very
those are my D&D books.
There's a
Those are
lot
my
of
Star Wars books. Oh yeah. We could give you a quick tour sometime if you're really bored. It's a hot mess from the last time my basement flooded.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, real cool. All right. So our sessions are, I mean, it's hopefully going to be you and Seth when we meet. And we are twice a week. So Tuesday, Thursdays, this is our time slot. And then if you need extra, we've got extra.
Yeah. I have you scheduled for like 1, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That way I can like show you my stuff so far.
Okay. So I'm driving into school today and I will be, did you need any art supplies?
No, if I'm doing it digitally, I think I'm good.
Okay. So, cause I'm going to put some stuff in the lobby in a box if people need to come by and pick stuff up. So I know I've got people that need paper. Somebody left their sculpture project. So, if you want to, do you have your pictures now you can show me, or you don't want to show me them right now?
I'll have them right now because I'm not home.
Okay. So why don't we do this? If it's just, hey, here's where I am so far, just email me the pictures.
Okay.
And then if we need help, we'll meet up Friday.
Okay.
So cool.
Yeah. And then also I can't go to Columbia anymore.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna stop recording.